Greetings and salutations, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays! So, when it comes to, growing up in the 90s, or any time period, when we look back on our past, sometimes the holidays was always a fun time experience.
Come on, Frosty, we're all waiting for you. Happy birthday!
Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day.
So one thing I'm gonna do for this thing is I'm gonna spotlight at least 2 public domain cartoons. And at the same time, I'm also gonna give a little bit of story time. So, when it comes to, say, stories, I gotta say, when it comes to Christmas gifts, my favorite gift that I ever got growing up was my PlayStation 1, and that it was just a, although, say some folks will say, hey, it was the first, probably, for me, it's the first video game system I got, but at the same time, it was also sentimental to me in the fact it was a system that I played for my dad, my parents, so I still have some fun memories going along with that. And say Bug's Life is one that pops into my head, whether it was waking up very, going to sleep, and then hearing a tiny little knock at my door, or a creak at the door going, and then mom or dad going, say, Kelsey, can you help us get past this level, please? And then me going, okay. And then me trotting down the stairs, and then, say, follow me, Flick, and then flying through using the spirit of the dandelion, getting them across the level.
Think happy thoughts.
Gotcha! Moving berry! Yeah!
One thing that would also do was, say, when I was young, some things we would do was, we would get up early, sometimes, to, either go to church, or we would go to my grandmother's house, and after spending a few hours there, we would go to my other grandmother's house. And sometimes, you'd have have a bit of food there, then you have food there. But then, when you get home, that's when you get to have, see what you got that year. And it was always fun. It was just something that was always, yeah. So, let's look at our first cartoon.
Hi, here am I, Jackie Frost, quick and spry. Listen to me while I say, summer's gone, play no more, for winter's knocking at your door. Better go and store your food away.
Thanks, Mr. Jackie, for your advice. We'll hurry home to our wives.
We'll have our cupboards filled with supplies when home and winter arrives.
I don't have to worry. I don't have to care. My coat is very furry. I'm a grizzly bear.
If you meet Old Man Winter, you'll sing a different tune. It's time that you were safe in bed, for he will be here soon.
You'll be sorry.
Billy Bear, have a care. Old Man Winter's in the air. You'll be sorry if he catches you.
I don't have to worry. I don't have to care. My coat is very furry. I'm Grizzly, Grizzly Bear.
Oh, scooty, hooty, laggy, hooky, figgy, maggy, ho, bootin', beatin', bottle, scootin', bootin', bay, scootin', babba, doodle, ho, booty, day, booty, hunky, booty, bo, booty, doodle, day. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. More leggy, haggy, saggy, biggy, haggy, mooky, looky, mooky, figgy, haggy, bo, booty, day, scooty, babba, oh, booty, booty, babba, oh.
I don't have to worry. I don't have to care. My coat is very furry. I'm Grizzly, Grizzly Bear.
So you would run away from home.
You would roam all alone. I told you not to leave your home, but you're a friendly grizzly bear.
Gee, Mr. Frost, I'm sorry. Oh, help me out, please do. Take me home to my nice warm bed. I'm freezing through and
And I had to be particular about him because I wanted to make sure, like, yeah, I don't want any of these, you know, shorts to have been, like, say, well, gosh darn it, that got a copyright strike. So now let's talk about, I'm going to talk about some of the things that I got. I'm a big, huge Agatha Christie fan, so I love mysteries, so I got a game that's for multiple players, which is Agatha Christie's Death on the Cards, and there's been a murder, and all the subjects are gathered around this table. Using your detective skills, you must work together to unmask the murder among you. Who can you trust? I feel like I got the voice to do commercials. I feel like I would. I have the hope. And I also got a few books. This one's huge. It's The Phantom of the Opera and Other Gothic Tales. Phantom of the Opera is a story that I wanted to read. I have actually seen quite a few of the films. And as well as seen the musical on Broadway. I like it. Some of the other stories in this book include stories from H.P. Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe, and Mary Shelley. I don't believe Frankenstein's in this. Let me see, which Mary Shelley story? Because she did a few others. Mary Shelley, what old Mary Shelley? She did The Transformation, and the first one in this compilation of stories is The Vampire, which is another way to say the vampire. So, also one thing I had been doing videos today was I had been, you know, helping my little cousins, spending time with them. One thing we do every year is we do a scavenger hunt where we try, like, say, hey, here's a little, like, say, a clue, go find their clue, and eventually they have a prize. It's always fun to do. And so, yeah, it was honestly a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and spotlight our next cartoon. And this one is, most of the cartoons that I had, you know, were spotlight today are films from like the 1930s or like, I want to make sure that these ones are so far back that no one, and I mean no one, is going to say, well, that was not something you can use. Because I am just sometimes one person. Sometimes I'm just, will have like ideas. Sometimes I have to think a bit. But what is your favorite gift when it comes to the holidays? Like, do you have a favorite one that, you know, pops into your head that, you know, well, sometimes even when you're down, you just think about that gift that still, you know, gets to you, and then you go like, yeah, it brings back memories. Another one I'd say would have been like, say, sometimes like getting a game for a Game Boy Advance. I remember having a game which was Namco Museum that my dad would play for Game Boy Advance. He would play it. Yeah. I'd also say Star Wars Monopoly. Yeah, I'm probably repeating things that I've already said many times, but Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. I'll see you next time.